Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing what I thought of the curious, intriguing, and above all, very exciting teaser trailer for Morbius. It dropped earlier today, and I gotta say, I went from intrigued and curious to excited and hopeful, and I'll explain why in a minute. Now, I just wanted to say, I was planning on seeing this movie regardless of the first trailer or what it was going to reveal, but I was mostly just curious and intrigued by it. I wasn't necessarily super pumped or excited, but after this first trailer, I am very pumped and excited, especially for that little reveal at the very end there, and then the little Easter eggs scattered throughout as well. Plus, it just looks like a fun, entertaining movie. So, from what we can tell, Jared Leto plays a guy named Michael Morbius who is suffering from some kind of rare blood disease, and he thinks his best shot at curing himself is like getting his hand or his blood bitten or sucked by bats or some kind of vampirism, or maybe he thinks these bats carry some kind of cure in their blood. But unfortunately, the vampirism is probably nothing that's anticipated on his end as he gradually begins to find out the changes that are happening to his body. Eventually, it attracts the wrong kind of attention. We saw him fighting some what looks like armed mercenaries on a ship, and then it looks like the cops are en route after him as well. And overall, I'm just very intrigued and excited as to what this movie could do. Now, this is a Sony film in association with Marvel. However, as we saw at the end of the trailer, it looked like Michael Keaton's character from Spider-Man Homecoming, which was the Vulture, aka Adrian Toomes, who ended up being in prison at the end of that film. It looks like he was walking right past Morbius, or Morbius was walking right past him, and he knew exactly who he was. Are they in jail together? Is Morbius breaking in or just stopping by for a visit? And does this movie take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? It certainly seems so, or likely. I was excited knowing or thinking that Morbius was going to take place in the same universe set as Venom, but now with this newly renegotiated deal between Sony and Disney, I'm hoping it's possible that Venom is brought into the MCU, or at least Spider-Man is brought over to see him for a movie or two. But it looks like Morbius is going to be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and hey, I'm not complaining. That last little reveal at the end of the trailer had me going, like I literally gasped. Well, not like that, but I went like, something. That's not any better. I literally had a reaction like that at the end of the trailer. When I first watched it for the very first time, I was basically like, OMG, does this movie take place within the MCU? Obviously, I don't think we're going to get an outright confirmation from Marvel or Sony, not until the film comes out, which is later this summer, July 31st. And we'll probably get at least one more trailer before then as well. But in the meantime, this one is a hell of a lot of fun to rewatch, and I do enjoy the tease they give as to how Morbius is going to look in his true final vampire form with those enormous fangs and the scaly gray skin, and then the big pointed ears as well. I certainly hope we get to see him throughout the film in that vampire form. But if we get to see him showing off cool, badass vampire powers while becoming a new anti-hero, then I would be okay with that too. So guys, what did you think of the teaser trailer for Morbius? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you expecting more, expecting less? I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions and your feedback down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Morbius hits theaters July 31st this summer. Stay tuned and subscribe to this channel for more coverage. Have an awesome rest of your night, guys. Thanks for watching, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.